Hello, can you guys hear me now? There we go. Alright guys, now you guys are able to hear me. That was an issue beforehand. But, alright, no problem, Sax. You let me know. We'll wait for you. You know, the game doesn't go on unless you're playing, and he's playing, so... Guys, for those of you who may have just joined or are still here, we are hosting the Raptors versus Vikings Prospect League game. Late night edition, Friday night. So if anybody is still up watching this right now, guys, this is going to be a great game. I'm going to add people in the Discord for right now, get everybody alerted and aware. Raptors Vikings is live, everybody. So guys, for anybody who is just joining me right now, guys, this is really going to be a great game. Like I said, you know, they've already played in preseason, so this is going to be kind of a grudge match. Vikings did take 2 of those games, but the Raptors will certainly be using a different lineup. And with all the hype that these Raptors have, you know, the Raptors are, you know, they've lost 1 game. That is unheard of coming out of week 2. And it means that they're an extremely strong team. And in all actuality, that's a reputation they're going to have to uphold in this game right now. Does not look like the server can be found. Try that. Nope. Maybe they just haven't made the match yet. But guys, really, it's gonna be a good one. And I think the big thing here is actually, I think the big thing here is going to be, can the Raptors fend off the consistent Vikings offense? You know, we've seen the Vikings play before. The Vikings are very offensive. They like their offensive pushes. They like their chemistry and their teamwork too. You know, they do a lot of that together. And I think the big thing becomes, you know, can the Raptors continue to fend that off? You know, can they not get beat? And that's really all that matters, in my opinion. So I think on this Vikings team, I think we're gonna see Sax King, and I think we're gonna see Real Keenan, especially because his internet just went out. So we might not be seeing him, but approximately 3 more minutes. All right, Sax, you got it. You got it. 3 more minutes. And for this Raptors team, we are going to be seeing Dr. Chunky G. You know, as he was once on the Knights, we will be seeing Dr. Chunky G, and we will be seeing the general manager aspect. So I think that'll be a great game. And I have to imagine that, you know, it certainly won't not be entertaining. Like, it'll just be a great game. I can tell that right now. So yeah, we're just waiting for the Sax King. There he is. Rush, how we doing, dude? Server's still not up yet. So I guess we're going to the double tap playground until I hear that it's up. Sax, I'm going to wait for you to give me the go-ahead. I can work on my double taps. Guys, I hit a nasty double tap in a game just a couple minutes ago. Rip Elliott. I kind of put it right over him and onto him. But very, 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 very cool. I'll definitely be putting that in clip of the week submissions later. So guys, just until we are able to, you know, get into the game. Rush, dude, I'm doing well. All I do is stream and play games now, which is kind of the life. I kind of love it. But Dude, I'm not too bad. Just played a league game with Aspect, who we're actually about to be seeing play, and yeah, listen, I'll take that any day. Aspect's a great player. Love playing with the guy, and yeah, we just clapped 3-0. Yeah, so right now we are still just waiting for Sax to give me the go ahead. Ugh, Rush, I don't know how the heck you are able to air dribble so well, dude. It doesn't make any sense to me. Dude, he is good, you're right. You played against him, you would know that he's good. Alright, I just need to get this ball in the net. There we go. But yeah, absolutely. You know, Aspect is a great player. He's a great dude. I'm excited to see Dr. Chunky G play, if I'm being completely honest with you. You know, I have not seen him in a while. Rush is cracked. Dude, you're absolutely freaking right. Rush is cracked. He went and ranked out on me the other night, but absolutely for good reason. I'm glad that I was able to be a team for him for a little while and that he was able to play some games for us. He will definitely be remembered when the Knights are, you know, playing in the title game. We'll have to give him some props. Don't know who the Knights will be playing in the title game against, but we've gotten there once. We'll get there again. We always get there. We're 1-for-1. So I'll take it. Alright, Sax, just let me know when you guys are good. How the hell does somebody's internet go out on a Friday night? Where the hell is he? Florida? Like, I know they're having storms down there right now. Guys, for anybody who is just coming into this game right now, we are getting to the Raptors-Vikings game very soon. We will be there within the next 5 minutes. But for right now, you guys get to watch me do my terrible training. There we go. Oh, yeah. Making the lobby now. Alright, I'll take it. How the hell is that supposed to be a... How the heck is this supposed to be like a hard shot to hit? Like, even that. Okay, I guess that's kind of a hard shot to hit, but... Guys, now I kind of wish that I could show you the nasty double touch that I just hit. It was really nice. I don't know. I'll find it and submit it in clips later. Guys, who's watching right now? Let me know who's here. Lobby's up. All right. That sounds good to me. All right, guys. Daddy Simba's here. Oh, look at my boy Simba. Simba, yo, we just clapped the Gators 3-0, dude. Oh my god. Simba, you should have been there. Rush is here. Let's go. Boys, I love that. I love you guys showing the support. Simba, you got to hang with me here. Dude, we're going to see if Aspect can take 2 3-0 series throughout the night. And it looks like I was right. It looks like Sax King and the real Keenan will be playing. And that's a star-studded lineup right there. You know, absolutely a great a great job from them, you know, being able to come into this game, and they will not disappoint. And we're gonna have Aspect and Dr. Chunky G for the Raptors. I'm excited to see that matchup too. They have some previous chemistry. You know, they play a whole lot together. They really are gonna be able to come out here and show us a great match. Hoping to see them join soon. There you go. Keenan broke the ice. But yeah, I think the big player to be watching out for today is going to be Dr. Chunky G. Because we know what Aspect can do. We absolutely know what he's capable of. And Dr. Chunky G, as I said it, he didn't even need 4 seconds to show what he could do. Granted, it wasn't exactly his goal, but you can see the players having a little bit of fun right now. Dr. Chunky G, it is incoming. First 4 seconds, Dr. Chunky G puts one on the board. Love to see it. Early start for the Raptors. Can they repeat it? Another 4-second goal. Dr. Chunky G dribbling up the field. Aspect kind of got in his way there. Not a great start for the Raptors, but the Raptors got to make sure that they're not double committing here, and that's going to be the big thing today. Because if the Vikings can stop them on a double commit and really, get a ball down the other side of the field, they're going to be golden. And Sachs goes for the shot there. Ends up faking Aspect out a little bit. Great shot by Sachs. Didn't really get the fake, actually. He kind of just put it in. It was kind of just a shot. But guys, I believe I was actually doing the records today, and this Raptors team is 11-1 in their games, meaning they've only lost 1 game throughout the 4 series that they have played. And this Vikings team is a whopping 6-6, which means that they have won half of the games they've played and lost half of the games that they have played. But I really feel like the Vikings, they have so much potential. They're such a good team. If you catch them on a good day, they're certainly going to be they're certainly going to be one of the better teams in UNL in the Prospect League right now. Unfortunately, Keenan is unable to make contact here. Dr. Chunky G looking to dribble it up the side, potentially getting a teammate. Oh, not able to get a pass over to his teammate. But Dr. Chunky G hoping to get this ball in the net right there. And there I said it once again, Dr. Chunky G. The doctor is in, showing why he really is a part of this team right now. He takes his time here. He makes sure that he has all the space in the world just to put the ball in. It's as simple as that. Very well done by Dr. Chunky G. Raptors up 2-1, 3:44 left to play in the game. Nice kickoff win by the Raptors here, but the Vikings are going to need to get something started. They really are. They're going to fall behind quickly here. If the Vikings give the Raptors enough time, they're going to have a wide open goal like this one right here. And a great demo by Keenan. And Keenan buys Dr. Chunky G enough time to get back, unfortunately. But it certainly would have been a great attempt had they really, hit that demo play. Set up for Sachs King. Sachs is not there to get the ball on. Now it's going to be Sachs' job to set this up for Keenan here. Kind of looks like the Vikings are not sure what to do. Just trying to get a touch on it of some sort. The Vikings are kind of playing super reserved here. Keenan down the field looking to get that center on, and it looks like they just needed a little bit more communication there. Sachs came in for the ball. Keenan had the ball. Keenan probably could have scored the ball, and just kind of unfortunate that they weren't able to connect there as they needed to. But Dr. Chunky G looking to make sure that he keeps the ball down the other side of the field. Dr. Chunky G, what are you doing right now, dude? For those of you who also didn't know, Dr. Chunky G used to be a member of the Knights last season, and I hold him to very high standards. He's a very good player. He's got good field smarts. He's got great morale. There really isn't anything negative to say about this guy. He's a great player on the field and off the field. He comes with great positivity, and you can absolutely understand why Aspect drafted him. In the UNL Prospect League draft. Now, can Dr. Chunky G prove again why he is drafted? Dude, we are going to look at his stats real quick. He is a 3-0 right now. He's got a hat trick in less than 3 minutes of gameplay. You can also see that Aspect has 2 of those assists on Dr. Chunky G's success, and that is certainly to contribute to the fact that they are doing really, really well right now. But very, very well played by Dr. Chunky G. And you can see that Dr. Chunky G is so disciplined in the net. He goes down to get another one in the goal. There you go, dude. 4 for 5. That's crazy. Just look at this guy. Just look at what he does. They can't find an answer for him. Vikings, if you guys are going to try to come back right here, if the Vikings are going to make a comeback right now, I would say that the Vikings they need to get on the same page. They need to make sure that wherever they are in comms, wherever they are in their VC or in communications, they need to make sure that they are 100%, on the same page about what they are going to do. They have to make sure that they're calling these things out, setting these passes up for each other, potentially even a demo play. That could definitely help them right now. Dr. Chunky G looking to take that down the field, but no, it looks like the Raptors are just trying to play super, super reserved on this since they are up 3 points here. Sachs looking to take the ball down the field, potentially looking to center this for Keenan. It looks like it is centerable. Keenan is up. Keenan just does not get the touch that he wants, but Sachs is up. Sachs gets a great touch. It bounces right onto Aspect's nose of his car. Can the Raptors take the ball down the field to score once again and really put the nail in the coffin on this one? We got a minute left of gameplay here, and the Vikings are still down 3 goals. And you can see how reserved the Raptors are playing. They're playing one in net, and they're playing one chasing the ball, and it's they're still playing solid offense and solid defense, but you can really see that they're just trying to make sure that they solidify this win. Aspect looking to get a pass over to Dr. Chunky G, who is on his way back right now. Sack King going for the bump. If Keenan can get there and lay one in, there you go. Well done by Keenan. Vikings are going to have 23 seconds exactly in order to put this game into overtime. Guys, who do we think is winning this game? What do you think is going on right now? Sachs kind of knocking that one out. Dr. Chunky G taking another shot at the net. Does not make the contact that he wants. 10 seconds left. Does not look like the Vikings' hopes are high right now. Let's just hope that this doesn't affect their morale, within the next couple of games. But I can tell you right now, guys, this Raptors team is really out here proving exactly why they are a top-tier team. 4-2, first game in the books. Dr. Chunky G has himself a day. The doctor is in. From the Vikings' next game, I would certainly like to see a little bit more chemistry, per se. I know you can't just say, have chemistry and get on with it. But I absolutely agree with the fact that they definitely need to get something going that isn't just solo plays. A passing play, just a little bit more than what they're giving me right now. But other than that, the Vikings definitely just need to puzzle it together and they will be fine. They need to catch these Raptors off guard just a little bit, and they were really actually, they should be fine. It's stuff like that. Keenan's sitting a little bit too far back right there. He comes up on that next time, and he's definitely going to have that goal 9 out of 10 times. Dr. Chunky G putting it into the Raptors, the Viking side of the field here. The Raptors are really keeping a ton of offensive pressure, as they're really just spending a ton of time with the ball on their side of the field. And in the mix-up, Dr. Chunky G gets another one in off of this touch right here. Nobody hits that ball and thinks to themselves, wow, that's just going to be a goal. Well done by Dr. Chunky G, and the Vikings just got to tighten it up. As soon as they tighten it up, it'll be a great game. Not to say that it isn't right now, but I would be interested as to see if these two players are in their Discord VC or if they are in an Xbox VC. Or if this is an actual all Xbox game. I will have to check that out real quick. But certainly keeping up the pressure here with the Raptors. The Raptors, are keeping the defense up in order to get the ball back on the other side. Dr. Chunky G showing his dribbling skills going up the wall here. He's unable to get a touch on that, but sets it for his buddy Aspect. If he can get one more here, oh, that could have been an own goal from Sachs if he wasn't more careful. Well played by Sachs King. He does not get another touch on the ball here. Keenan is able to put a little bit more on. That's going to be an own goal from Aspect. Listen, if nothing else, that's a point on the board for the Vikings, and the Vikings can certainly use that right now. They know that they are going to have to, play hard and play well moving forward in order to really do anything here. The Raptors are such a dominant team right now. You can see that they're playing their butts off. There's nothing else left to say. Sachs going for this aerial here. Aspect is able to clear the ball. Looks like Aspect is going for the ball, continuing to dribble here. Gets another awkward touch. That's going to be a set if Dr. Chunky G can get there. Unfortunately, he's unable to make the touch that he wants. Great touch from Aspect here, but it looks like the Raptors could potentially be caught up on defense. Keenan looking to make some dribbles here. Flicks the ball over one. If Sachs can get there for the double touch. Wow, I don't know if that was Sachs who got there or whether that was kind of a touch from somebody else, but nonetheless, a great double touch. Oh, it was. Sachs did get there. What a shot from Sachs. That's exactly what the Vikings needed. The go-ahead goal into going up. That's absolutely the go-ahead goal. That's morale right there. You're certainly able to continue, playing well when you know that you're playing up and you're playing well. And I think that's another big thing as well. The Raptors have this morale boost because they were playing well. But in all actuality, well, if you hit shots like that, you're absolutely going to be geeking. That is actually Aspect's first goal of the game, of the series, actually. It happens right around halfway through the second game. Ladies and gentlemen, we are at 2-2 with about half of a game left to go here. Dr. Chunky G looking to put another one on the net, does not get the initial touch that he wanted and is unable to go up there, being a little awkward. Aspect driving the ball down the field to the Vikings side, looking to see what he can do with this. Kind of an awkward touch there as the Vikings look to get the ball down to the Raptors side of the field. If the Vikings can put another one in right here, then they will absolutely be feeling good. Dr. Chunky G putting the moves on the Vikings. Unfortunately does not get the goal right here, but Aspect certainly taking his time. Aspect's playing very, very slow, and I really like what he's doing here because, he's taking enough time to be able to go and do the things that he needs to do in order to keep his team moving. We got a minute 40, and the Vikings, Sachs sits really, really, really far back, and I think had he been a little bit farther up there, that could have been a goal, but it also certainly could have been, at least more offensive pressure than it was. But it looks like Dr. Chunky G getting a shot on here, and if Aspect can jump up right here, take some time. Good stuff by Keenan. Dr. Chunky G put another one on the goal. Great save by Sachs King. Sachs needs to drive down the field right here and needs to get something going here because if he does not, then they're just going to let the Raptors shoot all over them over and over and over again. And as I am talking about the Raptors shooting all over again, the real Keenan is unable to score at the time. But this could be a pass out to Aspect from Dr. Chunky G. It is not. A shot from Keenan? What a shot from Keenan. Just winds up there and just tosses it in. Great control from Keenan too, especially as it's coming down from the ground. You get a lot of power on that shot right there. Just very, very, very well done. Three to 2, 44 seconds left in the game. The Vikings need to hold this lead in order to take one off of the Raptors. In preseason, this was a great game. In preseason, the Vikings were actually up 2-1, I believe, coming out of the game. And now it seems to potentially almost be flipped, depending on how this game goes. But absolutely could be flipped. The Vikings are up 3 right now. The Vikings are up 1 right now. My fault. And if the Raptors are unable to convert here, then they are certainly, then they're certainly going to have a lot of morale going into this next game. An Aspect with the last thought in order to take this game. Can they keep the ball up? Aspect has 100 boost here, and they just can't do anything. Keenan is able to sink the ball and gets himself a hat trick. The Vikings certainly had more chemistry this game than they did last. I am proud of them for saying that. Proud of them for what they did there. I said I wanted to see more chemistry. I wanted to see more of what they could do, and they absolutely delivered. They showed up. Well done by the Vikings. Guys, going into Game 3, who do we think is going to win? This is a Raptors-Vikings showdown, and I feel like the Raptors were just not the same Raptors as they were in that first game. Regardless, though, I mean, it's really just going to come down to which team has the better chemistry and which team gets the better hits. It's all about making the right hits. The Vikings can have the ball down on the Raptors side of the field the whole game, but it doesn't matter if the Vikings, never get a goal. If the Raptors score once, all they need is that one score. That's it. It's all about getting the right hits and the right timing and everything. And I think as soon as they start to figure that out, both teams in general, they will play much more effectively with each other. That's gonna be a potential shot from Dr. Chunky G. The Raptors are playing super reserved right now. Dr. Chunky G needs to go back to what he was doing best, and he needs to be able to just smack the ball down the other side of the field, get a good goal, get in passing position, and just like something right here, that pass needs to go out to mid for him, and he needs to be able to really just sit on it and get it going. Well done by Dr. Chunky G here, driving it down the field finally, as I'm sitting here wondering what he can do, what he's supposed to be doing. And it looks like that could potentially be a pass, but Dr. Chunky G is there to make it uncomfortable for the Vikings. Ball still kind of sitting on the Raptors side of the field here. What a demo from Keenan. A very well executed demo too, because if he had not been demoed, I think Aspect would actually put that in. Sachs putting it up. Unfortunately, does not make contact. Keenan, the Vikings are double committing at this point. Dr. Chunky G is knocking it back down to the other side of the field, doing what he does best. He waits for the double commit. He sees it. He recognizes it, and then he strikes like the Raptor that he is. Well done by Dr. Chunky G. He's definitely the go-ahead guy here. As I said, he's definitely the guy to look out for on this Raptors team. And moving forward, he really is just, you have to depend on him to make those shots. And that's going to be a great pass here to Aspect, but unfortunately, they're unable to make the contact that they want, and that just goes in. Sachs lays down a great pass for him, but Keenan just takes a shot, Kobe, and Dr. Chunky G is not able to get there in time. He unfortunately puts it into the net, but at that point, you don't know what you're going to do. Kickoff number 3 of the game, 3 minutes, 8 seconds left to go. We have Aspect taking control of the kickoff here. Aspect needs to start getting some more pressure on offense here. It almost seems like he's letting Dr. Chunky G do it all, and it's working, but the moment that he comes up and they start applying more pressure than they need to, I think things will go better for them as opposed to it double committing and worse. The Raptors coming up to midfield here. Dr. Chunky G potentially going for a center. Leaves it wide open for Aspect. Aspect gets the shot on. What a job by Aspect. Great center by Dr. Chunky G. Well done there by the Raptors. Going back to the basics. Cute little pass. Just sends it into the net. Sachs is unable to get his footing, and that is a goal for the Raptors. Kickoff number 4. Rush, I certainly think you're right. Definitely could be a Raptors 2 game to a Vikings 1 game. Where is Aspect? Aspect is right there. The Vikings could get it here. Unfortunately, not the touch Sachs wants. And Keenan is there. It doesn't make the touch. The Raptors had an opportunity here, and they still do. They got to get this ball off their side and onto the Vikings side right here, or they are going to be in trouble. If the Raptors want to continue shooting the ball right here, they have to absolutely get the ball down the other side of the field. Ladies and gentlemen, we got 2 minutes left. Dr. Chunky G is there. Oh, excuse me, guys. It's too late here. I gotta go to bed after this. Dr. Chunky G sees it and just slams it in. Nothing else to say there. And the real Keenan somehow comes down with that right there. And a great block from Aspect. goes up, reads the backboard, and says, you know what, this ball doesn't need to be here, neither do you, and I'm going to knock this ball out of here. Dr. Chunky G with the save. The Raptors, if they want to hold on to their lead, will absolutely have to continue to just play good defense and just keep putting shots on offense. And if I'm the Vikings right now, I'm calm, I'm collected, and I just got to make sure that I am, working with this chemistry. I got to make sure that I am 100%, getting the ball onto the Raptor side of the field, and I'm at least trying to set up a play. I'm trying to get that communication with my teammate because I feel like I haven't seen a ton of that with them this time. It's all individual plays, and it's working. And if it works, it works. But it's certainly not the ideal way to play, especially with these two players and how they have played before. Well done there by the real Keenan. That definitely keeps them in the game. 2-3, Raptors up 1, Vikings down 1. Minute and 6 left to go in game number 3. Series is tied, so this could still be anybody's series. Great demo from Dr. Chunky G there, and looks like the real Keenan is looking to put this ball in the net here. And oh my goodness, Dr. Chunky G almost own goals it. Sax needs to be there. Sax, where are you? Sax, where are you? Oh no, that was your opportunity. Very, very close, but it does look like the Vikings are going to have to just bring it back to the basics here. And the Vikings were unfortunately unable to make do with the play that they had there. And Dr. Chunky G is there waiting to strike. Well done by the Raptors there. And that very well could be the final nail in the coffin. Keenan applying the pressure early right now. Certainly, if the Vikings are able to get one more goal in the next 10 seconds, then they can certainly come back. But if they are unable to score in the next, 10, 15 seconds, it's not looking good for them. And I would say, nothing's impossible, but this game is certainly looking not in the Vikings' favor. All it takes is one, though. All it takes is one. And the Vikings are unfortunately double committing there, and nobody is there to put in the pass. Nobody's there to put in the net. Real Keenan has already put his controller down. He's done. Well played by the Raptors, taking on game number 3. And that'll do it. Raptors take the series 2-1. Well played by the Vikings, though. Guys, thank you very much for joining me. I appreciate the love, and in all actuality, we are going to be back here way more tomorrow. I think we're going to get a ton of games tomorrow, and if not tomorrow, we're going to get a ton of games Sunday. And if not Sunday, I have all day off Monday as well. So I'm hoping that we will be able to get some big games going. Guys, thank you very, very much for tuning in. We will be back tomorrow 100% for sure. So make sure that you guys come back here. Make sure that you guys stay active and stay safe, and I will see you guys tomorrow.